What's up, guys? It's your boy Glitch in the Game coming back at y'all with another new video. Today, guys, I'm bringing you my top 5 side deck options for 2020. Here we go. Number 1, Effect Veiler. I put this at number 1 because you're either running it in your main deck or you're running it in your extra deck. Now, the reason why I put Effect Veiler over Super Poly is because of the fact that with Super Poly, it really relies on your opponent to have monsters for you to go into something. But Effect Veiler is just a universal floodgate for monsters. And which, while it can only be once per turn, it can still provide valued support that many decks either lack or are heavily needing. Or are just supplying more power to a deck that already has more than enough. Anyway, next is Super Poly, obviously. Super Poly is the cornerstone of a great card because of the fact that it literally lets you summon, or you literally just pay one card out of your hand to summon one using monsters from either side of the field from your extra deck. That's a fusion. So cards like Starred Venom, Draco Stapelia, the other Predaplant fusion, all of them can be heavily and Duplexer Chimera along with Violet Chimera. All those can come just from this one card used on your opponent correctly. Now, while this can be stopped by some things such as Imperial Order, or not even MST, like this thing has very few things that can get stopped by because it literally cannot be responded to. So you would have to activate it before you think your opponent would be able to. Now the monster that it summons could be easily removed, but this is more or less just for spot removal and also for just a great way to get monsters on the field and to make your opponent lose field advantage. Number 3 is DD Crow. DD Crow is essentially a great card because the reason why I put this on number 3 is because it isn't the best hand trap you can throw in here, and while some are better than the others, I feel like this one has stood the test of time more than others. So essentially, this is to get rid of cards that could cause you future problems from your opponent's graveyard. You could pitch this and get rid of a card from their graveyard, or it might work on hand traps. I'm not completely sure just because of the wording on them. And then so that basically wraps up DD Crow. Great card. It's a great banish. Not to mention that it's also a quick effect. So you could activate this before your opponent's graveyard effect could go off to banish it. Number 4 is Pot of Avarice. Now, Pot of Avarice recently came to 3 in January 1st, 2020. It was before release off of the ban list last year in 2019. And I feel like this is a great side deck option for any decks that banish a lot. So, say, Tenyi's, Shiranui's. This is a great side deck option, or hell, even a main deck option, just because of its versatility. It gives you back cards to your deck, so there's less chance of you decking out, and then it allows you to draw 2 cards. It's essentially just a pot of greed, just with added benefits. While yes, you do have to have 5 cards in your graveyard in your banish pile to use it, or in your graveyard. Sorry, not even your banish pile. You just have to have 5 monsters in your graveyard, and then shuffle all 5 back to the deck, and then you get to draw 2 cards. Alrighty. And then finally, number 5, D-Barrier or Lost Wind. Now, the reason why I say this is because Lost Wind, basically, it's 2 negates in 1 card. It's just on the second one you have to banish, and it also halves the targeted monster's attack and defense. Now, onto the real one I wanted to talk about. D-Barrier is essentially the best floodgate of Master Roll 5. And while that, or at least in my opinion, it is, but the reason why I say that D-Barrier is the best one is because D-Barrier, if you want to read the effect here, declare 1 monster card type, Ritual, Fusion, Syncretic, Caesar, Pendulum. For the rest of the turn, neither player can special monsters of the declared type. Also negate the effects of all monsters of that type while they are on the field. You can only activate 1 D-Barrier per turn. So essentially, it locks your opponent out of most summoning methods besides, I believe, it's just link that this can't negate. This is essentially a Omni Summon Gate, if you think about it. Now, while there are better options, I just feel like I should say this because I've done some reevaluation. I saw my last 2020 side deck video, and I figured I'd compress this one down to 5 cards as compared to 10. So, yeah, D-Barrier was the one that I should have given a higher rating. And also, don't run Nibiru in the side deck. Run it in the main deck if you have room for it. And that's all I'm going to say about my 2020 side deck cards. Now, if we go over to here, I am actually starting to make some progress on my 10-Yi deck. As you can see here, I got my Shaman. I just need 1 more. I got 1 Ash Blossom. I need 3 of those, as long as 3 Nibirus. And then I also got my Blue Eyes down here for a combo. Then I have Foolish, Monster Reborn, Pot, and then Veshuda. So that's just a quick update of how the 10-Yi deck is coming out. I'll give you guys the deck list as soon as I can. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please say Kuro is cute in the comments. And if you like this video, please subscribe. Please like the video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and also say Kuro is cute in the comments. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, be a glitch in everybody's systems. Bye-bye.